Namaste. Welcome to Be Your Own God. This is Samira. Today is a special little segment about the immense fighting and wars that we're experiencing around the world. Globally, Ukraine, Russia, Hamas, Israel. It is so sad. And I don't know about you, but my energy levels are feeling very sensitive. I feel like I had to do something, but what? Is there something you and I can do? What about the God within us? See, reality is that this divine energy or universal energy that's flowing in you, is flowing in me, is flowing in everyone. It is the same. The thing that makes us small is the amount of identities we place upon ourselves. I'm from this country, I am from this nationality, I work here, I am this is my profession, these are my degrees. Whatever it is, the more labels we put upon ourselves, the more smaller and smaller and smaller we actually become. When reality is we're infinite, we're boundless. And I know this sounds kind of out there, but it's really not. If you think about it, we're all humans. We all have blood that runs through our veins. We all are breathing the same oxygen. We all need the same things to live and breathe. So the more we are identifying ourselves, then it becomes yours, mine, this, that, his, hers. Divide, divide, divide. And this division is causing so much unrest. Religion is a tool for us to uplift ourselves spiritually. Religion helps us with some rituals or prayers to help us realize who we are, to go within. But for some reason, religion has now become such an external thing, so defining, and so much that we feel that everybody must become like this or like that, or become part of this religion or part of that religion. I just do not understand why we can't be and let be. And why can't we realize that spirituality unites, not divides? When we learn to go in instead of going out, I think that's the war we need to fight. Conquering our own demons, conquering our own division within us versus fighting all outside. See, sometimes wars are necessary. We have to fight for our nation. We have to fight for righteousness. All wars are not bad. Sometimes they're necessary, but I wish they weren't. I really hate, abhor the violence, the bloodshed, innocent lives, and they're all innocent lives in a way, that are sacrificed, families displaced, children orphaned, parents who lose their children. There's no good in it. But yet, sometimes for righteousness, as in Sanskrit and Hindi, they'll say dharma. It is necessary. I'm not here to pick sides or tell you what is right or what is wrong. We have our belief system based upon our own experiences. It could be based upon our religion or race or whoever it is or whichever country it is that we feel an affinity to. But all wars, however, do bring about a lot of pain, a lot of anguish, and that's the energy that's circulating, and probably what I was feeling so sensitive to. But there is something we can do, you know. We can say that, hey, this is all in the hands of God, this is destiny, maybe, but we also have free will. And in the free will, we can choose to take actions. This anguish, this pain and suffering, these lower energies that are coming about, there is something we can do. And I know this is going to sound very simplistic, and to some of you, you might almost think, well, oh my gosh, how's this going to help? And I feel that we can do something, and that is send out good vibes, good energies to all, indiscriminately. See, the reality is the energy, the universal energy that's flowing in you is flowing in me, is flowing in each and every individual, irrespective of race, gender, color, religion, it doesn't matter. The moment we can stop identifying ourselves and limiting ourselves to a body, to a religion, to a gender, to a sex, to a nation, the more identities we place upon ourselves, the more we limit ourselves, the more and more we become small. But we're so much more, we're so much bigger. We're infinite, we're divine, we are the God. And just realize that we truly are just one world, and that we can accept that we have only one religion, and that's the religion of love. And there's only one caste, the caste of humanity. Maybe all this bloodshed and violence would cease. But we can't change the world overnight. We can't change people's thinking overnight. We have too much of that, this, yours, mine. Boundaries, this right, that right, this religion, that religion, it doesn't matter. We have too much things dividing us. But regardless of whatever side you may be on, or even if you're neutral, and if you're neutral, that's wonderful. But regardless of whatever it is that we feel, if we can lift ourselves up above all of that for just a few minutes or a few seconds in a day, and send out good energy, positive energy, whether it's via a meditation, praying for world peace, sending love, or just a prayer to God. If you can't figure it all out, pray for world peace. There's a beautiful prayer in Sanskrit that goes like this. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Which translates to, may all living beings in all the worlds be happy. And that's kind of the prayer that is needed. Have you ever realized that when it comes to us, we become so passionate in our manifestations, in our prayers, in our requests to the universe, universal energies. If you ever notice, we will pray very, very ardently. Oh God, please, please, please heal my child. Oh God, please, please, please get me that promotion. Get me this new job. Bless me with wealth. Or we will sit there and try to manifest and say affirmations for, I am wealthy, I am healthy, I'm successful. And then almost as an afterthought, some of us, and hey, be honest, and if this happens to you or you're part of this, put it in the comment. We'll, as an afterthought, we're like, let me do something unselfish. Oh, and may the whole world be happy, or peace to the world. But we don't say it with that feeling, that intensity. And right now, I don't care if it's for 1 minute, 30 seconds, or 10 seconds, but if we can really truly muster that feeling and send that peace out to the world, I feel that it will have an impact. Maybe a war that would last 100 days will last 80. Maybe it would last 50. I don't know. But I know that every action has a consequence. And it is important that we rise above ourselves, above our identities, and pray for world peace, because that is the biggest need of the hour. It frightens me sometimes to see how much wars are just breaking out. It could be, Russia, Ukraine, and other European countries that are now getting in the mix of it, and Hamas, Israel, and the other countries that will eventually get involved too. So it's frightening, and I'm not saying we can stop that, but maybe, just maybe, we can mitigate it just a little bit. Maybe we can save some few days, weeks, or months of unnecessary bloodshed. If we can rise above ourselves, above our identities, and realize that the universal energy that flows in you and me flows in all, and that we truly are united. So why are we fighting? We can send out positive love and energy and healing to all. We don't know what will be the result, but it can't hurt to try. See, one of the best and selfless things that we can do right now is pray or sit in meditation, but not for ourselves, but for world peace. To send out positive energies, love, peace towards all, irrespective of any religion, any race, any creed, any gender, above everything. Tapping into our universal energy, the higher energy, and just sending out positive vibes. I know it sounds small and silly, and it's like, yeah, is that gonna work? But yes, it can work. There are experiments that have been done. I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but where you have plants. For one plant, we say beautiful, positive, loving things. To a second plant, we are yelling and screaming it and are angry with it. And with a third plant, we just totally ignore it. And the experiment revealed the plant that was given love and positive words, even positive labels, flourished. It grew. It was just beautiful. The one that was yelled at and abused, it just withered and died. And the one that was neutral was also very small, didn't grow much. And this was an experiment also done with rice. And I'll put the links in the video below that you guys can access to see these experiments. But there were three similar thing, rices that were soaking in water with just a label on each bottle. One said love, gratitude. The other one had hate or some anger, some negative words. And the third had no label. The one with the positive words was just growing. It was, bright. It was big. The rice grew thick. And the one that had negative, it had fungus around it. Yes, energy, words, they have an impact. So you're a big player in everything, and you can do something. And it's important that you do try to do something. Even if you don't know how to sit in meditation and can't constantly be thinking of, hey, world peace, that's okay. That's okay. It's not necessary you sit there all day, consumed with these thoughts. That'll actually drive you nuts. But we can at least pray for peace and love, whether it's individually or collectively. We can do that. It's the least we can do. Namaste. Please feel free to comment in the section. Let me know your views. Thank you.